I think that here in Canada and Ontario specifically, we just like being lied to. We just hold on to these lies like a warm blanket. And I don't understand. So over the last couple of days, I've been talking about the difference between Texas and Canada in terms of rental vacancy. I'm going to go a little deeper into that. What I'm going to show you should shock you. It should be a wake-up call. And I'm going to talk about the inflation rate because the US just released their inflation data this morning. But first up, the 5-year Canada bond. Higher for longer. Higher for longer. US inflation data is out. It came in at 2.5%. And there's going to be a half a point cut. Why do I say that? Right there. The slower year-over-year growth came almost entirely from lower energy prices. And this morning, gasoline is still 30% cheaper than it was a year ago. Canada's inflation rate for August is coming out in a couple weeks. We're going to be at 2%. And it's going down. September's inflation for Canada is going to be about 1.5%. US inflation for September might come in below 2%. Tiff Macklem's going to have to get himself some buffalo plaid because he's going to be chopping down rates like trees. All right, a housing wake-up call. This is a lie. Okay, it's not a lie. It's a half-truth. We have a labor shortage that slows down construction. But that's not why housing is expensive. Housing is expensive because we restrict the construction of housing. No one wants to come here and build apartments because it's a terrible idea, specifically in Ontario. Let's just talk about Ontario. Because what I'm going to show you at the end of this video is going to shock you. First up, if we were open to companies coming in to build apartments and supply rental apartments to the people of Ontario, this problem would go away. They'd fix it in a heartbeat. Now I'm going to show you these numbers again. Because remember, Texas had 9.2% vacancy. Toronto does not. But Toronto's not the worst. I live in London. This is London. Look, this is London. We have a homeless problem in London. Now, I know, you guys are like, but we need to protect the tenants. But putting in tenant-friendly laws does not protect the tenants. Our laws make it so that landlords are terrified to be landlords in Ontario, which drives down the rental availability, drives up rents, drives up homelessness. Javier Milei in Argentina proved this to be true last month. Javier Milei got rid of rent controls in Argentina and restored property rights so that landlords could just control their property. As a result, housing supply skyrocketed. The change in Argentina has led to a surge in housing supply, with the freedom to negotiate contracts previously restricted directly causing a drop in rental prices. Listen, he repealed the 2020 rental law, which had imposed restrictions on landlords and led to a significant decline in rental availability. Restrictions on landlords leads to a significant decline in rental availability. Let me repeat that again because this is important. People are dying. A significant decline in rental availability. Texas is 30 million people. It's double the population of Ontario. The Houston metropolitan area is bigger than the GTA. I know that's a shock for those of you who live in the GTA. But wait, there's more. There's also the Dallas-Fort Worth area, which is also bigger than the GTA. And now for the shocker. London. You can look it up. The London Census Metropolitan Area is about 500,000 people. You can either trust me or go look it up yourself. I don't care. It's definitely not 7.76 million. What is the homeless population of the Dallas-Fort Worth area? It's about 2,500 people. It was about 1,000. Now it's about 2,500. Want to take a stab at how many homeless people we have in London with less than 1/10 the population of the Dallas-Fort Worth area? That's right. We're about the same. Less than 1/10 the city population. Almost the same amount of homeless people. Oh, but those are capitalist policies. Who gives a fuck? People are living on the street. People can't pay their rent. People have nowhere to live. Why the fuck do you care where on the political spectrum the solutions come from? This is a solution, and that's what we should care about.